Hello guys and welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to talk about the monks and the Azerite armor they're going to get from the raid that we call Uldir. The first raid in Battle for Azeroth, and the first raid in Battle for Azeroth will get us, you can call it Azerite armor, and the Azerite armor will contain different, you can say, spells and talents, like artifact talents and all that. So in this dungeon here you can see they will be dropping 2 heads, 2 shoulders and 2 chests. Actually only 1 shoulder. So that means you can get 5 different Azerite items. So why not go through them and see what you can expect from the raids and what talents you can get from the items in the raid. And this is only monk based. So the first one here is Call of Dark Portents. So the first one here is the Aldea Trade. So this trade here is only from Uldir. That means when you get an Azerite armor from anywhere else, it cannot have this armor item. But all these other ones here can be from other items, PvP items and so on. But this one here is the passive one that you can only get from Uldir. The same with these other items, they also have an Uldir specialty. Okay, so let's go through them. So the first one, Call of Dark Portents. Your spells and abilities have a chance to release a barrage of lasers dealing 4000 arcane damage, split among all enemies and restoring 1600 health split among injured allies. Okay, and it also enables a spell in Uldir. Guess it's some kind of bonus spell. Your spells and ability have a chance, so every time I use a spell I have a chance to shoot arcane damage and a heal. It's pretty cool. Next one in the, well, you can say the first row. Drinking Purifying Brew will add heavy stagger, cause your next 3 melee attacks to heal. Pretty cool. Blackout Kick, increase the damage of your next Rising Sun kick by 300, stacking up to 2 times. Your Invulnerable Mist, heal the target for 300 each time they take damage. So as you can see, you have one for tank, damage, heal, and one that fits everyone. Next row, Azerite energy course through you, reaching 200 agility and diminishing down to 41, cycling every 6 seconds. So like the Mage Talon. Your healing spells have a chance to apply Blessed Potence for 20 seconds. When the ally falls below 50% health, the Blessed Potence is consumed and instantly restores 900 health. Falling below 20% health grants you 2100 armor for 10 seconds. Taking physical damage reduces the armor granted, may only occur every 30 seconds. So again, damage, heal, tank. When deal damage greater than 10% of your maximum health, when dealt damage greater than 10% of your health, gain 100 avoidance, 500 armor. So you can say this one here is for tank and, well, it's just if you want some more survivability. While 40 Bank Brew is active, heal for 489 every second. Okay, so we have one for tank here, and this one is also pretty much tank. And then increased item level. I'm pretty sure, I mean, if I change spec, all these will be the same. If I open it again. Yeah, it's still the same. Okay, so this item here is pretty much main. Oh, well, it still has some damage and abilities, but I mean, it's mostly a tank item, Call of Dark Portents. The next one here, Uldir spell. Your armor gathers and analyzes combat data after every 5 seconds, increasing your primary stat by 5, stacking up to 20 times. The data decays while out of combat. Okay, so the longer time you are inside combat, all your stats is increasing. That's pretty cool. Gain up to 200 mastery based on your current level of stagger, tank. When Fist of Fury deals damage, it has 5% chance to refund 1 chi and it deals 62 additional damage. Your VVP heals additional 400. VVP critical heals reduce the cooldown of your revival by 1 second. Tank, damage, heal. Next one. Damaging abilities have a chance to grant 100 critical strike rating for 5 seconds. This effect can stack up to 5 times. Your healing effects have a chance to increase your haste by 200 for 6 seconds. Healing lower health target will grant you more haste. Taking damage has chance to increase your maximum health by 5000 for each enemy within 8 yards, up to 5 enemies. Damn, that's a solid one for tanks. damage, heal it. While Fortifying Brew is active, heal for 400 damage every second. Or Fortifying Brew, I mean that's damn, so when I have my tank ability on, I can get a lot of healing. That's a cool thing. Every 30 seconds you gain an Assault Shield for 1000 for, yeah, well, okay, it's like the legendary we have. Every 30 seconds you get a shield and it just keeps returning every time. And increase item level by 5. Okay, so that was all the helmets that Monk can get as Azerite item in the first raid Uldir. The next one here is the shoulder. So that's the same, what it's generating, depending on, it gives you the primary stats staying at 5, it's like the other health we had. Expel harm, restore 300 health over 6 seconds for each healing sphere. It's pretty cool. When combo strike, cooldown of touch dead, when you combo strike, the cooldown of touch dead is reduced by 0.1. Touch of death deals additional 8000 damage. That's pretty cool. Your Essence of Fund initial heal is increased by 140 and has a chance to reduce the cooldown of Fund of Focus T. Next row. Your damaging ability have chance to grant you 25 application of overwhelming power. Each staff of overwhelming power grants 40 haste, and application of overwhelming power is removed every 1 second or whenever you take damage. Casting Essence Fund grants you 500 mastery for 10 seconds. This cannot occur more than every 30 seconds. Taking damage grant 51 dodge for 3 seconds, taking up to 10 times. They're more complex. Here we have some damage. When an enemy you harmed dies, you heal for 3000 and gain speed. When you leg sweep, your target suffer 50% reduced movement speed and you gain 500 speed for 6 seconds. Oh, that's pretty cool for PvP. And increase item level. So that was the shoulders you can get as Azerite items in the first raid as Monk. Remember, these items is for all specs. As you can see, it's both. Damn fly! It's the item Azerite item is for all specs, so you don't have to grind for each of the specs. But when you have chosen these spells, you have to actually pay for, you can say, rechange them. So the first chest item. So the last two items. Okay, the same one here. Every time you're in combat, you get some more stats, depending on how long you are in combat. When Life Cocoon expires, it releases a burst of mist that restore 30,000 health split among the targets and nearby allies. Very cool. Blackout Strike deals an additional 900 damage. Blackout Strike critical hits grant additional stack of elusive brawler. Tiger Palm's chance to make your next Blackout Kick free is increased by 10, and Tiger Palm deals additional 82 damage. Damaging abilities have a chance to give you crit, haste, mastery, or facility by 200 for 10 seconds. Casting a healing spell restore 25 mana over 8 seconds, stacks up to 2 times. I mean, this is pretty cool if you play a healer and you have mana problems. Taking damage has chance to grant you Azerite Veins, healing you for 100 every second, last 8 seconds or until you are fully healed. Taking damage has chance to grant you Azerite Veins, healing you every second, last 80 seconds or until you are fully healed. It's pretty cool. So as a tank, every time you take damage, you self-heal. Cool. Gain a shield every 30 seconds. When you take damage, you heal for 700, and it happens every 6 seconds. Again, this one here and this one here, it's pretty cool for a tank. Increase item level. So the last item for Azerite items for the first raid Uldir as Monk. Here we have a new Uldir. Your spells and abilities have chance to release a barrage of laser dealing. That's the same as the first one. When you Blackout Strike, your stagger is reduced by 300. Cool. Attacking a target with Rising Sun Kick causes your damaging melee abilities to deal 200 additional physical damage to the target over 15 seconds. That's not much damage over so long time. When your Renewing Mist heals an ally, you have chance to gain 600 haste for 10 seconds. Your damaging abilities have a chance to deal 800 nature damage to your target and 82 nature damage to enemies within 3 yards. Your heals on target below 35 health have chance to heal for an additional 600. Taking damage has a chance to create an upwelling of Azerite beneath your feet, increasing your health by 10,000 and your armor by 400 while you stand within it. Okay, so you're creating some kind of a thing under you that gives you more armor and health. Increase your movement speed by 80 of your highest secondary rating up to 5%. While no enemies are within 20 yards, you heal 300 every third second. Increasing item level by 5. Okay, so that was all the Azerite items we can get as monk in Battle for Azeroth in the first raid. So keep in mind you can get Azeroth items from PvP, raids, questing, dungeons, but this is the items that you will get from the raid. So if you're raiding, you can see as a monk what you're probably now going to get. Keep in mind that Raid Finder, Normal, Heroic, Mythic, the items you get inside them will be stronger. So you can see here, right now this one here deals 4000 damage. If I take Mythic, it deals 6000 damage. So it depends on the scaling here. So yeah, so that was all the Azerite items in raids for monks. So yeah, if you have any questions, leave down a comment, else I can just say thanks for watching. Leave down a like if you like the video. Keep in mind I'm doing a giveaway, so if you want a copy of Battle for Azeroth, I have a video on my channel. You can see, I think it's the video before this. It's called Giveaway. If you go into that movie and comment I subbed and you subscribe to my channel, you have a chance to win a copy of World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth when I reach 1k subscribers, and I will live stream who's going to win the game, so there will be no cheating. So thank you all for watching and have a nice day, and see you.